I had a conversation with a buddy the other day, and he was asking me if I thought Luka was a top 10 NBA player. And I was thinking about it, and I'm curious what your thoughts are, but I would say he's not, just because of that defensive liability.
Mm-hmm.
And I try not to buy into what the media is saying. Like right now, it's like the fun thing to do is to say Luka can't play any defense. But the Celtics, I think, have done a good job of attacking him, and he's still young. But just talk a little bit about Luka's defense. Like, do you think that he is a big defensive liability? And then to your point of needing two-way players, like you could argue Luka's the best scorer in the NBA offensively. But on defense, he's probably nowhere close. Like, how do you look at Luka's defense?
Yeah, it's a lot to unpack in that question, right? Because when he played against us, I don't know, game 2, there was a stat that came out that guys shot this percentage when Luka guarded me. So they praised him defensively, right?
For like one day.
But they praised him.
Yeah, they
right?
They did.
And so, all right, we saw what it looked like when he gave effort to play defense. So he can play defense. Then now the narrative is he can't play defense. But my problem to that is it's hard to play both ends. And I don't think guys get enough credit. Like, you're going to have to sacrifice. As good as he is offensively, it's a reason why he's half-assing on defense, because it's hard to do that for a whole game. And that's what guys like myself are required to do. Like, that's the guidelines we set on ourselves, is to guard the best player and be offensively a contributor. Like, I don't think we get enough credit, and you know, the fans, the commentators, they don't put enough emphasis on the guys that play both ends and try to play it at a high level. You're going to sacrifice efficiency. You just have to. It's so exhausting to play against defense, or to play defense as hard as you can, try to get a stop. And then, like, now you got to, like, you put in perspective, like, and I'm not saying me, like, to talk about me, but just to put it in perspective of, like, all right, say I'm guarding someone and the ball gets swung. Now I'm sprinting to get low man. Now that person is driving. Now I'm there ready to absorb the contact. I hit him with a verticality. Damn, I get knocked to the ground. I get back up. The ball gets swung again. I get up. I go close out and chase him down.
I'm tired already.
You're tired already, right? Cool, we get the rebound. Now the ball gets swung to me. I'm running in transition. The defense is loading up, watching what I do. I'm tired. Like, I just did a lot down there. This is no excuse, but it's just the reality of basketball.
They play him more time.
Yeah,
too,
I get that, but it's just, I don't know. So, like, okay, question. Would you, if you were building a team, would you rather take Drew Holiday or Luka? To win.
I mean, and this is no knock to Drew Holiday, but
no, I'm just asking. You would take the offense.
I'm gonna take the bigger talent.
Okay.
And hold him to be a better defender.
No, not to Luka, but Drew. I got you, but I'm taking you.
I'm
just curious, like, because again, it's like,
and like I see like Drew has a ton of value, 100%. He's the reason why the Celtics are where they're at.
That's what I'm saying, and it's like
Absolutely.
That's such like so. Again, it's tough when you say you want to have two-way players, but which one do you prefer? I get he's a bigger talent, but just pure winning plays.
But it's not even from he needs to lock up. Like, I'm not saying he needs to be all defense.
I gotcha.
But he's got to have more effort. Like, it has to mean more defensively than just because it was a stat where it was like 68% drives were blow-bys when Luka Doncic guarded. Like, that, come on now. Like, that can't be. Like, you got to take more. You got to put more pride and more effort on that side of it.
Yeah, and it's hard not to believe. Like, there's no way. Like, he's such a smart basketball player.
Yeah.
That there's no way that, like, I think basketball is a lot of up here and knowing how guys moves and stuff. He has it. Like,
he has it.
He's too smart.
Very witty. Like, he's very like next level thinking. Like, he's advanced in like basketball, seeing plays ahead. Like, if he put the effort to it, he can easily, not even having to be like a person. I'm not asking him to be Drew, or no one's asking him to be Drew. But he has that smart and that level of Like just knowing the game of knowing his defense or his people that he's guarding, like to be able to play those angles better. Like he's like offensively, he's in a class of his own. Like he's a huge talent. I just think when it comes to the effort part of it, he's got to give just a little bit more effort. Because in the games, what got him to this point, he was playing defense. It got exposed a little bit in the Celtics series. They came out game 3 or game 4 actually. He played defense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like
you could see it.
He played defense, and the team saw it, and they was like, "All right,
feed off that.
We feeding off that. It changes everything. Your star players is gonna like Jason Tatum. He's matched up with him, and instead of like sitting behind the 3-point line, he's like pushing up. Like, let's go. If your team sees that, like, we playing defense today for sure. I got your back, Luka.
Prize Picks is America's #1 fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. Get in on the daily action with your friends and become part of Prize Picks community today.
With Prize Picks, you could turn $10 into $1,000 in a single game watching your favorite sports this summer. You can make a Prize Pick lineup in as little as, 60 seconds. You just need to pick more or less on 2 to 6 players, stat projections, and you're locked in.
There's always action on Prize Picks, and this is the perfect time to try out something new as basketball is winding down. Make sure to try out esports this month because for every Wednesday and Saturday in June, if your lineup doesn't win, you'll get the entry fee back. Choose from Counter-Strike 2, Call of Duty, League of Legends, and more.
Download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. I repeat, download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. Come on, y'all. It's that easy.